If you love cottage cheese no matter how it's served, or you want to love cottage cheese but it's not currently your favorite, then these pancakes are for you. They're made gluten-free with homemade oat flour and nutrient-dense with high-protein cottage cheese and eggs. And the batter is easily mixed in a blender, eliminating the curdled texture of cottage cheese that some people don't enjoy. These pancakes are light and fluffy and oh, so delicious. They have definitely become one of my family's favorites, even amongst some of my pickiest eaters. We're gonna make this simple batter in a blender, and I'm using my Vitamix. So we'll begin with 1.5 cups of oats, and you can use old-fashioned or quick oats. And what we want to do is first blend the oats all by themselves, because that's going to break them down to a nice fine flour. So within just a few seconds we have this nice fluffy oat flour. And now we can add the rest of our ingredients, which will include 1 cup of cottage cheese, and you can use low-fat, non-fat, whatever your preference. And then we'll add 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of milk, and I'm using almond milk. As our natural sweetener, we'll add 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. And for additional flavor, we'll add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Then we'll add 3 teaspoons of baking powder. And then we'll add just 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, as well as 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then we'll just blend this on medium until well combined. Then I'm going to go ahead with a spatula and just give it a quick stir, just to make sure all the ingredients that are along the edges get blended in well. Now we have this light, fluffy pancake batter. And then I'm going to go ahead and just transfer this to a small mixing bowl, just to make it a little bit easier to access. That smells so good. Now, because of the uniqueness of the cottage cheese in these pancakes, the batter is going to be a little bit thicker than you might be used to for a typical pancake batter. And it will actually thicken just a little bit as we continue making the pancakes, which is totally okay. Having cottage cheese in the batter means that it can very easily overcook and even burn. So you're going to want to set your heat to medium to low heat, where you typically might use medium to slightly higher heat for typical pancakes. I'm just going to give my fry pan a quick spray with a little bit of coconut oil. And then you won't need a whole lot of batter for each of your pancakes. So I'm going to start with, about 1/4 cup of batter. And I'll just drop this into my pan. And like I said, it's going to look a little bit thicker than what you're used to. And as you place it into the pan, it's going to be a little bit high, but as it warms up, it will gradually spread out. That smells so delicious as it's starting to heat up. You can see as it's been cooking for about a minute, it's continuing to expand and starting to form some of those bubbles. So now we know that it's just about ready to flip. Okay, I'm not the best pancake flipper, but I've been practicing. So let's see how this goes. Woo, there we go. So this is actually a little bit overcooked, so now we know that we need to flip it a little bit sooner. So we'll go ahead and just spread some batter right in the center. And like I said, it's going to be much thicker than what you're probably used to. And as soon as we start to see a few little bubbles forming, then we know it's time to flip. Ooh, there we go. How nice and fluffy that is, and just lightly browned. I am so excited to try these. If I can get it out of the pan. Now, because we were cooking these low and slow, they did take a little bit longer to cook, but I promise it will be worth it. You can see how light and fluffy these are without needing any gluten. Now, one of my favorite ways to eat pancakes is with a little bit of sliced banana on top. So I'm going to just take this banana here, make a few a few thin slices. And I'll go ahead and pour just a little bit of maple syrup on top. That looks amazing. Go ahead and take a little corner of this, make sure we get some pancake, a little bit of syrup, and some banana on top. That is so delicious. It's just light and fluffy, and that cottage cheese gives it almost like a cream cheese flavor to it. And it does have a little bit more body and texture than maybe a typical pancake, but because it's so light and fluffy, it tastes absolutely amazing. Now, I served these to some of my picky eaters in my house, and I didn't tell them what was inside, and they absolutely loved them. And these are people who are not particularly crazy about cottage cheese. So this is a wonderful way that you can bring it into your diet or into your home for others to enjoy. Not only is it emotionally satisfying because you're eating a delicious pancake, but it's also physically satisfying because it's nutrient dense, gluten-free, high in protein, and naturally sweetened. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today in my kitchen. And if you'd like to see the full recipe card for this video, please visit my website, gentletummy.com, or there's also a link in the video description below. And I invite you to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you know someone else who you think would love to have a cottage cheese pancake recipe, please share this video with them. And I cannot wait to have you again with me in my kitchen next time.